On this week's episode of The Bachelor, Shanae made exaggerated accusations about Elizabeth in order to gain Clayton's sympathy. The drama between Shanae Ankney and Elizabeth Corrigan continued during the January 24th episode of The Bachelor. The ladies' issue began during the January 10th episode, when Shanae accused Elizabeth of being two-faced and exhibiting mean girl behavior by ignoring her in a conversation. Elizabeth explained that her ADHD makes it hard for her to have conversations with more than one person at a time, and it turned into a back-and-forth argument between the women. However, Clayton gave them both roses at the rose ceremony, so they were both around for another week. While spending some downtime at the house, drama escalated between Shanae and Elizabeth once again when Elizabeth made a shrimp dish for the women and Shanae ate the majority of it. All of a sudden there's no more shrimp, Elizabeth complained. She ate all the shrimp. I don't know what the shrimp portions are like in Ohio, but this isn't a roadside buffet. Obviously there's two things Shanae can't keep out of her mouth, and that's my name and shrimp. Shanae then took it upon herself to make a second portion of shrimp, and delivered it to the women in the hot tub, including Elizabeth. In a confessional, she went off on Elizabeth for not acknowledging her when she approached with the food. Elizabeth is fake, Shanae insisted. It's sad the girls don't see it. Do they really think she's a likable person and genuine and means well? Related gallery. The Bachelor Season 26 cast, photos of the 31 gorgeous women on Clayton Echard's season. Then, Elizabeth and Shanae were, of course, put on the same group date again. It's Elizabeth that I can't deal with, Shanae ranted beforehand. I'm over her. I don't want her to be on my effing group date. But she's not going to win. I need to get that effing rose tomorrow. She cannot stay a week longer. During the Baywatch-themed date, Shanae made sure to try and make an impression on Clayton. She indulged him with a steamy make-out session on the beach and was confident that she'd be named the winner of the Baywatch competition. However, it was Gabby Wendy who got that honor. I was amazing today, Shanae insisted. I busted my ass. But who got the one-on-one time? Gabby. I'm just, baffled. It's crucial that I get time with Clayton tonight. Going into the after-party, Shanae made it her mission to trash Elizabeth to Clayton. Elizabeth is getting in my way, she explained. So I'm going to pull him first. I'm tired of being nice and respectful. I'm over it. When she spoke to Clayton, though, she completely exaggerated the situation and made some strong accusations against Elizabeth. I'm here to be honest with you and be vulnerable, and today I still had Elizabeth on my back, she claimed. I thought we squashed it last week and it's not squashed. I'm feeling bullied in the house. It's sad because I don't want to leave because I feel something with you, and I just can't move on. I thought we were moved past that last week, and it's still here and still happening. I can be nice and respectful with someone I don't like, but when they're interfering with my relationship and myself as a human, I don't like it. Shanae really turned it up at that point, even willing herself to tears. I sometimes don't want to be here, she said, while crying. So it's scary to be honest with you, but it's just hard. I see the connection and I don't want someone who is a liar and a bully and toxic to ruin my chances with what we have. Clayton urged Shanae not to let what's happening in the house take away from the relationship they were building, and they ended the conversation with a kiss. In a confessional afterward, Shanae essentially admitted that she lied to Clayton to get his sympathy. "Oh my God, he believed me," she gushed. "I have him, trust me. I know I have him. I needed that. I was good. Holy S, I was good. I didn't mean to cry, but I cried. I never felt so confident and happier. Fuck Elizabeth." Clayton then confronted Elizabeth with what Shanae told him, and she was also reduced to tears. "You can speak to anyone in the house and you will hear there's nothing that I'm doing. There's nothing I have against her or anybody," Elizabeth explained. "I've been super kind to her in the house. I made her lunch the other day. I'm not going to subject myself to a friendship with someone who turns on me from one day to the next. I'm a grown-ass woman. I know something that doesn't add up when I see it. I'm a really genuine and kind person. I've had to deal with this as the whole time that I've been here. I've been nothing but kind to her and it's effed up. Like, what did I do? I don't even feel like I can really talk to you because I'm just being questioned." After the conversation, the women confronted Shanae with her bullying claims. She and Elizabeth went back and forth, fighting over the situation. Shanae insisted that Elizabeth was fake and claimed that certain women in the house were only nice to her when Elizabeth wasn't around. At the end of the date, Clayton gave Gabby the rose, and let the women know that he was going to address the situation in front of the entire group at the next rose ceremony. Meanwhile, things are far from resolved with Elizabeth and Shanae.